Welcome back to another conspiracy video. I'm DrGluon. Hang on, something feels wrong here. Oh yes. Forgot my thinking hat. Aliens. This is a follow-up to the last video we made where we were trying to sleuth out and figure out what the next pack was in The Sims 4. If you want to check that video out, you can see it right here. Whoop. Now, since that video came out, a lot of people were mentioning in the comments that they think the new pack has something to do with Princess Cordelia. And I was like, who is this person? And so I've been doing a little research. And you know what? I think they're onto something right now. But you're probably asking yourself, who is this person? I've never heard this person before. Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna talk all about it. First of all, if you got the Cottage Living, this little shack up here by the waterfall is actually called Cordelia's Secret Cottage. Another reference to Cordelia. Pretty suspicious. You know what I mean? Now, there are a lot of items in the base game that actually reference Princess Cordelia if you look at the description. The big ones are the bust of Princess Cordelia right here. That's what she looks like. And then we have the butler, which apparently is her butler, named Butler Bob, right here. I've seen these items before, but I never thought to look at the description. And this painting here is a painting that she painted herself of her homeland. The story of Princess Cordelia goes like this. Princess Cordelia lived in a wonderful castle above a quaint little town surrounded by water. The people loved her so much. She spent her days painting, doing carpentry, and also playing wonderful jazz music for the people of the town. It was a wonderful life until the Great Sloth Attack. Princess Cordelia barely got away. Luckily, she knew a bunch of attractive pirates who allowed her to board their submarine and sail away. It was a dark time. She had lost her home, her friends, her bandmates, and it wasn't about to get any easier. For a couple days later, they came across the Kraken, who almost brought down the submarine. But Princess Cordelia was smart and was able to harness the power of the Kraken and use it for her own somehow. They kept on sailing, and they sailed and they sailed. She spent her days painting all the things she missed from her days of being a princess in a castle. She created furniture as well, and they sailed on until they came across the New World. The New World where The Sims 4 takes place today, right? That's kind of the story. That's the lore, right? She loves pirates, and we actually got The Sims added to the gallery when Discover University came out. They actually added the family to the gallery. You can download it here today. So here we have Princess Cordelia right here. We have the butler right here. And then we have a bunch of pirates, right? These are pirates that she has been with over the course of her adventures to the New World. We also have her cook right here. So going back to the picture here, I really think that this could be the place or the location of the next expansion pack. I think it looks very Italian, like where Luca comes from. Are we getting a Luca pack? No, don't get distracted. I think this is where we're going to be seeing the next expansion pack. And I think it's going to be also kind of like a pirate. It's like an Italian piratey town, you know? There's going to be like a pirate ship off the shore. We're going to have this very like mountain-y town where you can walk around. And maybe there'd be a castle up on the hill, right? That'd be the whole thing. And I also think it's going to be like generations. There's going to be a whole generational thing to it as well. So it'd be like, you know, we see all the generations of the family. But yeah, I think, I really think we're gonna get like a pack that involves her story more often. The fact that they're like coming out with like a refresh of the lore of all the Sims, I kind of feel like they're kind of leading up to like a generations pack coming out. And I think she's gonna be kind of the, I don't know, the face of it. And maybe we're gonna find out that maybe because she could be someone's mother or something, you know, or maybe like some of the characters are related to the pirates. You know, do any of these pirates look like any of the Sims in the world right now? Like, I really think they're gonna kind of build out these timelines a little bit more that will tie into like generations coming up. So I do actually think that generations is the next pack coming out, but you can't, I mean, to release this generations is one thing, but to have like a whole world around it as well, that like it's her world, it's her like place where before she came to the New World, and it's got some pirates in it, but that's like a fun little element to it as well. It's not really a whole thing. It's all about the generation stuff. and like where she came from. And I think they're gonna go ahead and redo the whole family tree as well. Like we've had a lot of like UI changes in the game, but what hasn't changed at all is the family tree UI. Like this has been the same the whole time. I do not like this family tree at all. It definitely seriously needs to be updated. So hopefully we are getting some kind of like generational pack coming out, and they update this where you can click on the different portraits or zoom in, and then it shows, you know, like more information about stuff. You can zoom in and zoom out. Also, while we're talking about like, you know, things we've learned since the last video, a lot of people have mentioning the spiral staircase, which can be found in the ruin that's on top of the hill. We actually talked about this ruin in the last video. We were looking for things that may be giving us some clues of what's coming up, and I said that looks out of the ordinary, but I'm sure it's fine. But I did not take a closer look at it, and if you look inside, there's actually a spiral staircase right here inside. Is that a clue to a spiral staircase coming up next? I mean, it's kind of funny, like they added that in. Like you wouldn't even notice it unless you zoomed in on it. And to zoom in, you have to press tab and like fly up to it. Like there's honestly no reason to add it in there unless they were hinting about spiral staircases. And I really think spiral staircases would work well in a castle type setting. You've got these towers, spiral staircases going up them. You've got the Princess Cordelia. You've got the pirates, and you've got this whole generational line. I kind of feel like this is what we're getting. I don't know if it's gonna be an expansion pack, but I definitely feel like game pack or above. Do you know what I mean? I honestly, that's what I'm leaning towards. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I know this is kind of a short video, but let me know in the comments below what you think is coming up. You think I'm right? You think I'm dead wrong? Do you wish it was a Doctor Who pack, that, like I said last time? But going back to the phone booth from the last video, I didn't even notice this. Some people pointed it out before, that in the description, it actually mentions time machine in the description. I didn't even see that at first, but it says it was in fact an ancient time machine that had been painted red or blue in this case. So maybe we are getting a time travel expansion. I don't know. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. Till next time. Oh, hang on, don't go anywhere because, well, in the making of this video, I had a lot of trouble saying the name Princess Cordelia. So we put together this blooper video of me messing up over and over again. So enjoy. Cordelia. Cordelia. We got Cordelia in the house. Princess Cornelia. Princess Cordelia. Already messing it up. Already messing it up. You see, Princess Cordelia, Princess Cordelia, take two. Cordelia, Cordelia. Dang it, why can't I get it right? Cordelia bucket. Cordelia bucket. Cordelia bench. Capodia. Kelsbelia. Corlelia. What am I talking about? Should we just start from the beginning? That whole video was not very good.